Hello, everybody. My name is Leonardo Pena, and today we're going to talk about screen reader accessibility. What does it mean, and how can we achieve it? So, how I'm going to go about this video is I'm going to address screen reader accessibility in three parts. The first part is, what is a screen reader? What is its purpose? Second, examples of screen readers that you may encounter. And third, a challenge that screen reader users face in making documents and web courses and other stuff accessible. So let's get started. The first thing is, what is a screen reader and what does it do? A screen reader is a text-to-speech software that blind people can use in order to navigate different applications, web pages, and digital documents that you may have on your computer. And it does this by one, enabling us to hear whatever we are scrolling through as we navigate the different screens. And it gives us spoken text as well as audio cues to let us know where we are, what are we entering into, and just basic general navigation. And it also enables us to navigate to different screens by using key commands. So we would hit a combination of keys on the keyboard in order to, let's say, scroll between different applications windows, or hit a specific letter in order to scroll by buttons or by edit fields on a particular web page. So that's what a screen reader is meant to do and how it would go about doing it. Second, what are some examples of screen readers? So some screen readers that you may encounter or that you may have heard of is JAWS, NVDA, and Narrator. These are typically some of the ones that are used on the computer. But the one I want to highlight the most out of these is Narrator. So as a tool for being able to gauge screen reader accessibility of a document or something, you can be able to turn on Narrator. So Narrator comes with every PC. It's a part of the Windows operating system. It's produced by Microsoft. And I don't know if it's produced by Microsoft, but I know it comes with every PC. And if you hit Control Windows Enter, what you will be able to hear is Narrator say narrator on. And at that point, you have a screen reader that you can be able to use to navigate through different web documents and stuff. And you can get a feel for what a screen reader is like and what it's like to be a screen reader user. So a couple of other text-to-speech softwares that are not computer-based, but you may have encountered or you can also use are TalkBack on Android and VoiceOver on your iPhone. So these are other text-to-speech softwares that you can also be able to turn on and swipe through on your phone in order to see what it's like to navigate using a screen reader. So, and VoiceOver also applies to Mac. So if you have a Mac computer, you can also turn on VoiceOver there as well. So now we're going to our third section. A challenge that you encounter, or better said, that blind people encounter as screen reader users in web courses or in other documents. So whenever I'm entering into a new course for in a new semester, the the one question I have is how accessible things will be. And a gauge of how accessible things will be is how visual things are. A problem with screen reader accessibility is it's a text to speech software. A screen reader is a text to speech software. It is not an image to speech software. So if you have an image and there's no embedded text in it, it's a scanned image, then the screen reader will not be able to read it. It can only read whatever's written text, digital text within a document. If you have a scanned image, the only way a screen reader can be able to access it is if there's OCR capability within a screen reader. And basically what that means is it's a software that screen readers can use to activate and scan a page and see if there's any text in there. If there is, it will show up in another window and we would be able to read it. The problem with these OCR capabilities is sometimes they are not as accurate as we would like them to be. So when we are going to listen, you may not catch all the information on screen. So an important challenge that, or an important solution for this is to make sure that when you are creating content for your web courses or you're going to be distributing documents, digital documents, that you are having text-based documents as opposed to scanned images. So scanned images, remember, they are not readable to the screen reader. Even though there is text on the page, it doesn't register to the screen reader as text. It needs to use OCR in order to do that, in order to capture that text and transform it into a text format. So to demonstrate this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a Word document and I'm going to do a screen share. And with the screen share, you're going to be hearing my screen reader as I navigate this page. So in this page, there's one image. And we are going to see whether the narrator, whether the screen reader reads it or not. And so here we go. Alt S is the key command that you would use in Zoom to turn on screen share for screen readers. So we're gonna hit Alt S.
Select a window or an application that you want to share with sharing list file, formula sheet file, share sound, checkbox, Meeting controls window. Meeting control has been docked to the bottom alert.
So as you can hear now, you can hear my screen reader. I'm going to hit Alt-Tab to scroll to my Word document.
Formula sheet final exam left bracket compatibility.
And now we're in the document. So we're going to hit Control Home to get to the top.
Blank.
Forgive me for laughing. I'm just so used to doing tutorials with key commands that it may sound weird to some of you. Why am I saying the key command? But here we are. We're at the top, and we're going to arrow down. So hit down arrow.
Simple linear regression.
So that's simple linear regression. That's the title of the section we're in.
Linear regression equation : B linear regression equation : y equals spelling error bx plus a. B equals sp. SSX. Blank. Page 1 section 1 sp equals xy dash. Blank.
SSX equals left paren, x dash mx right paren, 2. Blank. A equals my dash spelling error bmx.
Okay, so these are the formulas that are on this document. So the main one, well, I'll go over each one in turn, and we're gonna see what did NVDA capture and what didn't it capture. So we're gonna go to the top of that.
Blank. B equals SP.
So we're gonna start from B equals SP
SSX.
SSX. So the formula is B equals SP over SSX. Now, here, the screen reader didn't capture the division line. That's the only part that's kind of, it's not captured by the screen reader. One way you would kind of do this to put it all on one line for a screen reader user is you just hit SP slash / SSX, and that will be the symbol to indicate, oh, it's division. So for some of these things, it's about transforming it into a format that you can be able to convey to the screen reader user. Hey, you need to do XYZ equation. You need to do these operations on this equation. So that's B equals SP over SSX.
Blank.
Now the next one is SP. So the formula for SP, I don't have it at the top of my mind at the moment, but it's more than what you're going to be hearing. So
SP equals XY dash.
XY dash.
Blank. SSX equals.
And that's it. So this one, from what I've been told, it has an embedded image around it. So the only part that seems to be text is XY dash or XY minus. But the rest is completely out of the picture. It's not here. So the formula should be like SP equals sum of X times Y minus sum of X times sum of Y divided by N. That's what you should be able to hear, but the only part you hear is X, Y dash. So for this one, what I would suggest is putting it all on the same line as I mentioned for B, but you would have to make sure you're just putting the special symbols, regardless of whether the blind person may understand it as much as not. Because the screen reader can read the special symbols and we can be able to look them up. But if there is an image, we won't know unless if we have a sighted person with us. So that's the problem with this formula, is it's half an image, half text. So the rest from now on are basically straightforward.
Blank. SSX equals left paren, x dash mx right paren, 2.
X dash mx, x minus mean of x squared. So that's straightforward.
Blank. A equals my dash bmx.
A equals mean of y minus b times mean of x. So these are just some, these formulas may look weird to some of us, but that's it. These don't have any text-based issues or any image-based issues. These are pretty straightforward. The only one that has an image-based issue is SP, and to an extent B in these formulas. But overall, I hope that by demonstrating this, it may give a sense as to what a screen reader user has to go through And that one should be a little bit more aware as to what kind of content we have when we're putting stuff in a document, because it may lead to time wasted on trying to figure out what is it saying, as opposed to actually doing the work that you're supposed to do. So hope this helps. Keep safe and shalom. Peace.
Meeting control.